Sohan and Wimby are the bigs. Then there's Castle. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Houdini in at the point. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Graham.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
That three's off the mark. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. It's a three-point game. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Now here's Vassell. Here's Houdini. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together, and the future looks bright. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's De Silva. Off target from outside. And it's San Antonio's ball. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
In their eyes, that's just taking care of business. They believe they're supposed to beat this team, but they'll have to see how the season series shakes out.
Green, the pass to James. Here's De Silva. Here's David Vassell. Here's Houdini.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. They'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third. Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Connects checked in for Los Angeles. And the 11th pick in 2020, Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense. But Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more.
Second free throw, no good.
Normally, he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
It's them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Wembanyama screen. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Davis.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. Number 1, the Spurs.
Well, last year, they were tremendous at the line. A very fundamentally sound team shooting-wise.
And he makes the first. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
The Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Sharp. And it's blocked. Here's Houdini. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And Davis has got the ball here for the Lakers. Over Wembanyama. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Castle, guarded by Sharp. Here's Houdini. He drops it from range. Houdini's got 10.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Outside Sharp. Back to James. Pass to Davis. Wembanyama with some nice D.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Wembanyama, screen on Sharp. Here's Castle. Here's Houdini. He's got 10. 6 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama.
Gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and Coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, B.A.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Green. Outside Davis. Pass to James. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Chris.
Get him, MP. Good time.
Spurs lead by 6. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. And it's Branham in its shooting guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Houdini pass to Wemby. Oh, Wembanyama crashing down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Right side Sharp. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Houdini. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Richards. Outside Sharp. Reeves with the ball. And here's Richards. Outside Vanderbilt. Now here's Sharp. Outside Reeves. 4 on the clock. The Lakers with another miss.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
Houdini. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Houdini from downtown. Sharp grabs the miss.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Reeves finds Sharp. And again, the Lakers, no good. San Antonio leading by 8. Houdini, pass to Sohan. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And the Spurs with some changes. Vassell comes in for Morris. And Castle subbed in for Branham. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Reeves. Right side Vanderbilt. Puts up a 3. The Lakers with another miss. San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Houdini. Knocks it down from distance. Houdini's got 13.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Pass to connect. Green with a screen on Vassell. And here's Connect outside. Buries it from 3. Give him 8.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Houdini. 13 points in the game. The 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Look, if there's one thing that we've learned about Vassell since he came into the league is that he is a tough competitor. He will battle each and every night.
Richards is checked in for Vanderbilt. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Now here's Sharp. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
San Antonio leading by 10. Wembanyama screen. Here's Houdini. Takes a 3. They get it again. Richards pulls it in.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
So it's San Antonio now, following the score by Los Angeles.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
And it's Green missing.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Houdini in that last game against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He had 36 points, and his aggressive approach got him to the line a number of times. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. We've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Schroeder, he's checked in for San Antonio. And let's use this time to have a look at last year's steals leaders. Victor Wembanyama, third.
Last year.
And so the San Antonio Spurs ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, they were the tougher team in that half, and it showed up in a number of ways. Just look at the rebounding numbers, Ernie.
Yeah, that differential. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. On the court for the Lakers, we've got Green, Sharp out there with James. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's De Silva in at the 3 slot. It's Sharp on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to James. Lets it go from 14. Bounces high off the rim and drops. James has got his second basket of the game. Here's Houdini. Checked by Davis. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Outside, Green. Right side, Davis. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Davis has got 8.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Houdini to the inside. Picked up by Sohan. Houdini, pass to Sohan. Here's Houdini. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's James. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Great contest down low.
Stolen by Vassell. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Houdini, the pass to Vassell. Here's Houdini. He's got 16. Clock at 6. Pass to Castle. Here's Houdini. Check by James. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Lakers trail by 18. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Houdini, the pass to Wembanyama. Let's go with a 3. And it's Houdini missing.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
James, outside. Outside, Green. The 3 is up. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Houdini. San Antonio again can't hit.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
James, outside. Pass to Green. Lets it go from deep. That one's good from James on the assist from Green. James has got 5 points now in the quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. In for Wembanyama. Connects checked in for Los Angeles. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Houdini. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Now here is James. He's guarded closely. Outside for Green. Fires from deep. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Must have been too good to pass up because Green is kind of picky from the arc.
Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digit. Pair his scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. San Antonio leading by 14. Here's Houdini. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And they're also really getting it done at the free throw line. They've earned a lot of good calls that are making the most of every trip they get to the line tonight.
One of the all-time great passing big men, Green opens up so many opportunities for this offense.
And he's going for the lob. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Ooh, the high-flying Keldon Johnson. Finish that alley-oop, young man.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 17. On the wing, Green. Sohan covering. And it's James with the jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Lakers trail by 15. Pass to connect. Back to James. Here's connect. Outside, Green. Clock at 4. Launches it. And it's connect missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Houdini. Connects from downtown. Houdini's got 6 here in the quarter.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And Sandro. Timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Here's Connect. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist by Connect.
And after he went scoreless in the first half, he's finally getting it going, looking much more comfortable.
Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Castle. And it's Houdini in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5.
They'd run this all night if they could, setting up Wembanyama perfectly.
Pass to Reeves. Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Houdini, covered by Richards. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Houdini. The Lakers with a rebound. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Sharp passes to Richards. Outside Reeves. Pass to Richards. And here's Sharp. Over Castle. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's. Here's Houdini. He's covered by Reeves. Castle misses. Lakers trail by 20. On the wing, Reeves from outside the arc. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can tell he's starting to figure things out here in the second half.
And Los Angeles making a change here. James is checked in. San Antonio leading by 17. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Third personal foul. Second team.
And he hits the first of 3. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game?
And finished off by Davis.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
Back to Wembanyama. 3-pointer. On target from range. Wembanyama's got 10 points here in the second half.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Outside for Green. For 3, James. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Spurs lead by 21. Here's Houdini. And there's the lob. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Pass to De Silva. Here's James. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Here's Houdini with the teardrop. The shot misses. Outside Sharp. Davis with it. Covered by Wembanyama. Shoots from 14. Davis misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
That one goes. Count it. Houdini's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Back to James. Pulls it from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Houdini. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. 4-3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Sharp's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Victor Wembanyama.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
Davis a screen. The 3, James. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Houdini. Drives to the hoop. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by James. Sharp passes to James. Good on the bucket. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Picked up by Sohan. Right wing. Here's Houdini. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
7 seconds left in the game. Reeves with the ball. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team